Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Interleague baseball comes your way next. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Leading off for
Gene Segura standing in. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
First pitch, 7-10.
Price ready with the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's off the green monster. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. Betts looking up. Gone. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper, number 33 on the year, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Number 22,
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Fouled off. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? Looking at the stat sheet, I was just blown away. He has 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. He's the guy you can't let beat you if you're on the other team, and we'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the ground crew out. Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Here's Mookie Betts. Cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. and he fouls this one off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Into the box, JT Realmuto.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now another 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez is right there, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Hit back up the middle, backhanded on to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Steve Pearce now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Gene Segura. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Phillies have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. In now, Cesar Hernandez. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one. One out, nobody on. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out.
Right.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. First offering on its way. It's Hack in here, and that's the first.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Nunez into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in, Mike Zunino, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 13 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. Popped him up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. So with one gone, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see there they enter play 3.5 games back of the division leaders. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Herrera's there, and the inning is over. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's the Phillies 3 and the Red Sox 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. McCutchen is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And this one will bounce into the wall. Now a long throw to third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
The center fielder.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit softly on the ground to first. Pierce fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the first pitch here from Price. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0 and 2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit, and no one will track it down. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Towards second. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The third baseman, number 7.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there. Williams at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies lead this one 4-1. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, J.D.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. There's Segura. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the super.
Hit high and deep out to left field, and it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Andrew Benintendi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Segura has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. In now, JT Realmuto. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Got him swinging in the dirt. Zunino has it. And he makes the throw to first. Realmuto is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. Down the third baseline. Nunez is up with it. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff,
Heidi.
Thanks.
For the Red Sox, the first baseman, Steve Pierce.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. Let's see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Zunino, the former Seattle Mariner, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The batter, fielder.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Phillies lead it 4-1. Digging in, Bryce Harper. Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Harper carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Here it comes. 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Pierce has it. A toss on to Price at the bag as they record the out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Erasmo Ramirez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Andrew McCutchen will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hoskins, base runner at first with 1 out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one, but they lead it 4-1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Mookie Betts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Herrera on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Nick Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman.
Digging in, Maikel Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Phillies down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi.
Leading
He'll
off
be the man to
for the
lead things
Red
off
Sox,
here in the bottom of the
the
seventh.
left fielder, Andrew.
First pitch of the
Benintendi.
at-bat on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Fastball just inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep
Now
this
batting,
line moving. We
shortstop,
cannot stop. Nobody can
Sander.
make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. McCutcheon is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions
Now
aren't
batting,
ideal with the rain
the
coming
first
down, and
baseman,
that can make every play a little bit of an adventure.
Here.
You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pearce. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a flare out toward right center. Hernandez ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw won't get him.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately.
Now
There's
batting,
just another example.
catcher.
And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great job
Center
there by
fielder,
this power hitter.
Jackie
Known for driving the ball out of the
Bradley
ballpark. Does the job
Jr.
right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 4 and the Red Sox 2. Stepping up now, Gene Segura. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to holding the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. Scooped up. Pedroia. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead this guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Andrew McCutchen.
From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. Benintendi is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Nick Williams will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. Striding in to start the 9th, Mookie Betts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, Mookie.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Herrera is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, but called a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. In to score is the runner from first. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Aaron Nola earns win number 15, tops on the staff, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. The Marlins knocked out 12 hits. The Indians team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-0. The Washington Nationals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Cubbies put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-6. The San Diego Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-0. The Cardinals got 18 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 13-6. German Marquez got the W and now has 5 this year, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 5-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-5. Renato Nunez was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Orioles took care of the Royals 11-10. The Mariners totaled 11 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-4. The Chicago White Sox hit 3 long balls as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 7-5. The New York Yankees racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-0. Jose Altuve was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 12-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.